background singers. I'm going to really do it up. And we're going to kick Keanu Reeves' band's ass.
Do you have any of their stuff?
But Dog Star? I've heard them. We're going to kick their ass so bad.
Are they as embarrassing as Jeff Bridges' band, or?
No, they're a little better than them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How about Russell Crowe?
Russell Crowe is worse than Dog Star.
Oh.
Yeah, Dog Star's better.
Yeah. We are going to beat his ass.
Howard, I'm sitting in front of my building, and the hottest piece of ass is walking in.
Really?
Really? Wow.
Say something to her. Man, you're never going to get her unless you don't say anything.
He's just going to look.
Absolutely right, you know, and that's
Say
what
something.
I fold.
Don't fold. Just say, hey, listen, I'm talking to Howard Stern on the phone.
Hey!
Oh, God.
I got some guy looking at me now.
Yeah. See if you can get him.
Yeah. He's a little big.
You know, David Brenner and guys like that tell me that the only way to get chicks is you got to just, like, say stuff to them. But I don't know.
David used to tell us that he could pick up a girl on the street at a stoplight.
Yeah, but I don't think you go, hey!
Not like that, no.
Yeah.
You're a girl when you do that.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I look like a deer caught in the headlights.
All right. All right, man, I got to go. I got to interview Major Duty.
Give him hell, Howard.
Right. Thank you. All right, so you're asking who is Major Duty?
Yes, I am.
Major Duty is a guy who came to our attention. This is a guy who, you're always trying to make money, and you're always trying to figure out a way to make a living. This guy, Major Duty, and he wears a major's outfit. You can hire him to come to your house if you have a dog and to clean your backyard with a pooper scooper.
Oh.
And he cleans the duty. Here he comes. You can see he's dressed like a major.
Oh, my God.
He's Major Duty. Major Duty, sit down over there.
You're like a Marine.
Yeah. I never pictured you to look like that. Just sit down. Sit down. No one cares about that. Major Duty, how old a guy are you?
I'm 40 years old.
Right. Were you in the military?
I was in the Marine Corps.
You were. You look like a Marine. I mean, you're built well. You're a good-looking man. You look. You're not what I expected.
You got that extremely short haircut.
Yeah, and you were probably a success in the military, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Were you a
What do
major?
mean a success?
No, I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps.
I could see that he would be like looked up to by other men. You're built well. You're built like an ox.
Thank you.
And you got out of the military.
You in any wars?
I was over in Beirut and Grenada.
Is that right?
Yeah, those aren't wars.
Grenada.
Anyway, Grenada was barely a war. You went over Grenada.
In and out, baby, in and out.
Keep that one quiet, Major Duty.
Really?
Duty
Doesn't
is scary.
impress anyone. It's a resort.
And Major Duty, you still look like a military guy. You didn't like grow your hair longer. You just wanted that
You
look.
didn't get an earring. You didn't do anything.
You're proud to be a military man, and you left the military. Why? Why not just be in the military for the rest of your life?
Well, it's a long story, but
Did
Were
they
you thrown
throw
out?
you out?
no.
What is the
No.
long story in a?
There was a private who wouldn't. I told him to go clean the bathroom up, and he wouldn't do it. And so,
You killed him.
well, years ago, you could just take him outside and lovingly
Beat the crap out of him, yeah.
But you couldn't do that after a while, so we wrote him up. And they came back, and my top brought me in, and he took the charge sheet, and he ripped it up, and he said he knows somebody political. We can't do nothing about it.
And I ticked
And
you off.
that guy got you kicked out.
I had already sent in my re-enlistment papers and everything, and all I had to do was swear back in, and I said, that's it, I'm done.
You've had it with this organization.
Because you felt, how can there be a military if people get special favors? Is
Damn
that right?
straight,
Major
Howard.
Duty, really sticking up for your beliefs. That's insane.
My wife thought I was at the time.
Right. So you left the military. You left the military, and you said, "Gee, I got to now make a living. I'm not going to be a lifer. I thought I would be."
Yeah.
And suddenly, after being in the military all those years, how many years were you in?
Altogether, it'd be 10.
All right, 10
Oh,
years.
my. You didn't even stay for your retirement or
No. So you now had to make
Robin,
a living.
I got to say, you were absolutely beautiful.
Why, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much,
Thank
Major
you.
Duty.
So all of a sudden, you had to make a living, and you came up with the idea to clean people's backyards of duty.
This is just 6 months ago, Howard.
Oh, okay.
When did you get out?
1987.
All right.
Oh,
So you've been
that long.
So you've been floundering really out in the public, and you were really, now you have a business. Now you're going to laugh, Robin. But he's laughing all the way to the bank.
Really? There's money in there?
There really is Major Duty, and he takes it seriously. He wears military uniform. He has guys working for him.
Howard, I got to tell you real quick.
Yeah.
We came in here, we just signed up 3 people.
Really.
While I walked
I'm
in
thinking, what used to be my house. We have
Why
dogs.
do you care? It's not yours anymore.
Because, I don't know, it makes me crazy. There's always duty in the backyard from Java. And also Java's friends party there.
And so there's
tons of Duty, and Laura's dogs are over there, sometimes 2 and 3 dogs, so they run around in a pack, and they make Duty all over the place.
What's wrong?
And I don't know. I've said to Allison, we got to clean this Duty up. It's outrageous. And it's like, who wants to do it? It's a pain in the ass. It's this and that. Major Duty comes to your house and cleans up, and
Does
the
he have
fee.
a specific area he works?
Where do you work? What is the area?
Right now, we're in the entire New Jersey area, and we're going to be expanding out to the entire tri-state area, and we're also going to be franchising very soon.
Okay, so you only charge $8.50 a week to clean a yard that has 1 dog.
That's
Each
right.
additional dog is another $4. And now here's the kicker. He estimates that he collects 4,000 pounds of dog duty per week.
Now, how do you get rid of that?
He said, hold on, he says the best way to get the dog duty still to this day is a pooper scooper. So each guy has to individually walk around with his tool and pooper scoop. And what you're saying is that the business brings in over $42,000 a month.
Well, what's happening is we do condominium complexes, and
Right.
by the end of the summer, we're slowly going to have over 60 condominium complexes, and we should be invoicing that monthly
So
by
wait
the
a
end
minute.
of the summer.
How
Wow.
many guys do you have working for you?
Well, I just hired a bunch more. I now have, as of today, 6 employees. They're all named private duties.
Right. And you take it very seriously, like a military
Absolutely.
operation.
As a matter of fact, Jared, I know you're listening. Get up off your lazy ass and get back to work.
Wow, spoken like a true drill sergeant. And the thing is,
do they have to show up like in a military situation and be...
Absolutely.
they wear military outfits too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you...
My
so-
customers love me because what happens is
because you take your job seriously.
Absolutely.
And you said you even signed up somebody recently because they was like, who needs this guy? But they called you in an emergency that their mother had fallen down in some dog duty or something. What is that all about?
I'm in my house and I get a phone call and a guy goes, I can't believe it. I've read your article. He goes, and I had a birthday party and my mother-in-law, he goes, I did the best I could. I have a Great Dane. She went out back, she slipped, and she fell face first in a pile.
In a pile of duty.
And he goes, get your butt over here. You're hired. I don't care.
And you take it seriously. You really inspect the grounds.
Inch by inch.
Inch
Call
by
any
inch.
of my customers. They love it.
Right, and you don't get any duty. So there's a guy making a living, and you can meet him at MajorDuty.com. Duty is DOODY, MajorDuty.com. Or you can call him at 908-231-0684. And, you know, it's funny, when we booked you to come in...
How do you get rid of all that?
Well, at first I used to have my garbage man take it. We used to slip him $20, but
Right.
it just got so bad.
So what do you do now?
I have a waste management company who
You do.
takes it away.
I see.
Wow, they haul it away?
Yes.
Well, duty is your profession. And, you know, it's funny, when we booked you, the very next day, a guy calls us up and says, Howard, I collect dog excrement. Now, but he doesn't do it as a business.
He's
does
not
it.
getting paid.
It's like a fetish for this guy. I want you to meet this guy, Major Duty. Maybe you could hook
You
in with
might
him.
want to hire
Do I
him.
really want to meet him?
He has a garbage pail full of dog duty out on the street. He wants to show it to people. I told him he could.
Is he aware that he's the only one who has this
Now,
fetish?
let's talk to this guy. Now, you don't do this for a living, do you, sir? What is your name?
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah, he
you
doesn't
don't.
want to give a laugh.
You don't do this as for a living like Major Duty does.
Nah, it's become a hobby.
Does a guy like this give your business a bad name because you do this as a living? I mean, he's doing it as a hobby. Why do you collect dog duty as a hobby?
Well, I'll tell you, I got so lazy, I just let it accumulate back there. I got like 5 years worth downstairs right now.
5 years worth of dog poop
5 years.
in a
Clean
pail.
it up. Give me $1,000.
Pomeranian, Shepherd, Collie mix. It's all thrown in there.
You wanted to bring it into our studio. I said no because it'll smell.
Well, I really wanted to bring the Pomeranian because he does the wild thing with the Wild Thing doll.
Listen to me. Where does he? I don't know. Where does this guy collects dog duty as a hobby?
So I'm expecting him to make
Hold on one second. General Feces is on the phone, Robert. Yes, General Feces. What is it?
Yes, this is General Feces. This guy here stole my idea. I want some money. I want some...
All right. I've heard from that character before. All right. Let me understand something. So your dog used to make bowel movements in the back of the yard. You started collecting them, putting them in a garbage pail.
Right.
And over the years it accumulated to the point where you have a ton of your dog's duty.
I got 5 years worth.
Right. And why? And
Why
at
would
no
you
point.
hold on to
At no point you said, "Gee, I should throw this out."
Nah, just
No.
sealed it up.
Was there like you wanted to be an oddball or what is it?
Well, I am an oddball.
Are you married?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what does your wife think of this?
Oh my God.
I don't care.
Do you have kids? What do the kids think?
I don't care.
You do have kids.
I do have 2 of them downstairs who are dying to meet you.
Really? Well, I don't know.
Just imagine this is your dad.
So you don't even need major duty because you pick up your own duty.
I'm Lieutenant Crapper, all on my own.
Right. And so now that you have what do you have, a garbage pail full of duty?
Yeah. Well, 5 years work, not really full.
I
There it
didn't
is.
bring my tools.
There it is. That's it.
Why is that there?
It's out on the street because he wants to show it to people. Do you want to go down and show it to people?
Sure.
Oh, who's out there for us? Who is that? I can see the microphone isn't working.
Turn that off. That's
Yeah, I'll turn that off. That's what, 5 years worth of duty?
That's 5 years worth.
What's happened to the can?
There's
me
some
see.
nice fresh stuff for effect.
Oh my God, look at that.
That's only 5 years?
What happened to it?
What happened to it?
You know, like they say,
It
settlement,
shrinks?
like when you see the cookie.
Does it reek?
Come see, come sa.
What in the world?
Oh my God, look at that. And where do you store this at home? In the garage?
Behind the pool.
Behind the pool. I would cover that up. It's disgusting. I'm going to throw up. And what are you going to do with that? Doug, can you talk to me?
That's my claim to fame.
Doug,
Is this like an effort to get into the Guinness Book of Records or something?
who's holding the microphone? Can I talk to that person? Is that Doug? No. Who is that?
Somebody we don't know.
How does that smell?
It smells horrible.
It does.
Yes.
That's why I covered it up.
Stuart, go by this.
What is it, Casey?
Scott tells me that you can talk to Stewart. He said he's ready.
Yeah, I'm talking to Stuart.
Oh, my bad.
A bunch of geniuses.
There's really nothing to say. I mean, I don't even understand it.
If you ever
I don't
want to
either.
clean, just call me.
Hey, Harris.
Yeah.
This guy wants to show it to people. Let's let him go down and show it.
I'm ready. Go down and show it to people. What do I care? Go ahead. Go down there. Go down there. There's Nick, who collected 5 years worth of dog duty.
Does he have a job?
You got a job, Nick? You do. All right.
Oh, my.
That's a freak.
Wow. Major Duty even thinks that's a freak.
Major Duty would not hire that man.
Would you hire him?
Absolutely not.
No. He scares you.
Because he doesn't even dress properly for collecting duty.
Well, let me tell you, you'd be in his glory. I have one customer who has 6 English Mastiffs. I pick up out of her yard about 300 pounds a week.
Wow.
He'd be so happy.
Right. It's amazing. Well, now you've seen 2 people who interact with animal feces.
And Major Duty, are you very proud?
Actually, I'm like a little celebrity in my town.
Uh-huh.
Everybody has I got bumper stickers. Everybody has the got poop bumper stickers
Right.
on their cars all over the
Right.
place.
Major Duty is a name that's known in your community.
It's amazing. I walk into the 7-Eleven, everybody's morning Major, morning Major.
Right. Everyone loves Major Duty.
And
Everybody
so you're
loves
glad
the
you're out of
Major.
the military.
Right. Look at that. A military man comes out and does good.
MajorDuty.com.
Wow, good for you, Major Duty. And I want to thank you for coming in today, Major Duty.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a break.
And go look at this guy on the street, I guess.
Right. And then we'll take a look at this guy in the street showing people his duty.
All right.
And we'll be back right after these words.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to the one thing that's kept me sane these past years. The Howard Stern Show.
We have to be very careful, too, because he may have a television set in there.
Right.
And we don't want to give anything away. I mean, nothing that we've said so far is state secret, so we just don't know what's happening in terms of the strategy at this
Phil,
point.
we do have an update. We have Sergeant Bruce Cook from the Oceanside Police Department joining us by phone. Sergeant Cook,
Yes.
do you have some new information for us?
Yes, we have some information that the suspect just purchased about $40 worth of gas at a local ARCO station.
Okay, so
That was $40 worth? Yes, and the funny thing is that Howard Stern sold it to him and Baba Booey.
All right, well, there you go. We've been had by one of our more mindless viewers, unfortunately.
Oh, my God!
Rocco.
Shut up.
You need tickets? We've got them for player card holders. All day, every Wednesday, we're giving them away.
Odds of winning mathematically insignificant.
I like those odds.
Win tickets to concerts, movies, sporting events, and more. All you need's a player card and a phone.
I won!
And tune in to Win with Ticket Window Wednesday. Today, exclusively from The Rock at 94.5 KLQ.